today's video, we're going to kick off the Builder Base Bonanza event with some never-before-seen Builder Base 2.0 beta gameplay. What's going on, my friends? My name is Joe. Welcome back to the show, and the Builder Base 2.0 update is right around the corner. So to give you a chance to level up some defensive buildings before this update goes live, Clash has brought you Builder Base Bonanza. Think of it like a Hammer Jam event. So for the next couple of days, versus battle, loot rewards, and the Clocktower boost will activate every 8 hours instead of the usual 22. There's also some Builder Base special offers available in the shop if you plan to stock up on those magic items before the update's release. So be sure to use code ClashJoe before checkout if you'd like to support the channel. Think I might buy some magic items too. Woo! Let's get into that Builder Hall Level 7 gameplay, much anticipated for the last 7 months. Now, if you remember from the last video, Builder Hall Level 6 and above have 2 stages. So we used a very relatable army in Boxer Giants, Cannon Carts, and the Bomber, but you're going to notice that our army is much smaller than what you know in the live version of the game right now, and the base is also much smaller, making it a lot more strategic. So you're going to watch this happen with the Cannon Cart, and I'm going to try to maneuver it into range of a cannon to try to pick it off, to try to take it out before I place my Boxer Giants and my Battle Machine. We got sneaky archers on the far left side trying to go after an archer tower. We'll get into ranges and abilities of the troops in the upcoming sneak peeks, so make sure that you are subscribed to the channel for update content. That Cannon Cart on the bottom of the base is taking out a gold mine, and we're going to leave it in place for a little while. We start out kind of slow. You notice that, right? We're not spamming troops. I will get into that here in a second because it's very hard to spam. There goes our Battle Machine with the new Bomber and its ability, and our 2 Boxer Giants are coming into the base to block the guard post troops as well as the Roaster. Now watch the Cannon Cart up top. It is doing damage to the cannon, and the one on the bottom is also doing damage to a hidden Tesla. We will actually relocate the mortar or Cannon Cart up top to start working on this crusher right here. Boxer Giant ability has been activated. The Cannon Cart from the bottom is going to take out the giant cannon and assist our Battle Machine up into the Builder Hall itself while the crusher is being eliminated by the Cannon Cart. Notice how everything just is very slow. It's kind of precise, but this is what brings strategic value back to Builder Base, which is something that we have not had in a long time. Now remember, stage 2, the rest of the defenses are over here. We got the new Autos outpost. We're going to use our Cannon Carts to start working on buildings, and although it does look very OP, at the same time you have to beware with the Cannon Cart of the ranges of defenses, because you can't click on the defenses and expose their range. You really have to kind of study it and learn it, I guess. There goes our Boxer Giant a little late. We activate his ability, which I probably should have saved. Still a learning curve when it comes to learning how to attack on this side. The Cannon Cart up top is working on the double cannon. We're going to go ahead and speed it up because these 2 Cannon Carts are going to come together, work on the archer tower, and come down into the crusher. And at that moment where it starts to look like we are about to 3-star, unfortunately that is not the case. Watch this. Mortar's working on the crusher. I'm going to inch the 1 Cannon Cart close, but I'm going to get too close to the cannon and get eliminated. So we're going to use our final Cannon Cart to pick off the auto outpost, but they're going to get taken out by the Zappies. One of the lessons learned while I've been playing this Builder Base 2.0 update content is that I have a lot of really bad habits from the past 6 years of Builder Base, and I'm sure that's going to be the case for a lot of you guys out there. Now, we chose to come in on this base with the dropships and beta minion. Very popular strategy, but you're going to learn with this new system is that the stuff that you learned last year, the year before, is not always going to be effective. So we have a beta minion working on a few buildings. I'm trying to be strategic, but it doesn't last very long. I'm going to drop 1 drop ship, and then we're going to drop 2 more up top, 1 there, and then another one, and then we're just going to send everyone, right? This is exactly how we do things in the live version of the game. Battle Machine on the bottom to try to pick off buildings, and we're going to go ahead and speed this up because unfortunately I am not going to be as successful successful as I had hoped with the dropships. Now, you'll notice there is a special ability associated with them. We will get into that in the next couple of days, but sadly, we only get about 89% on this attack, and we are unable to move into the second stage. We stop right here on stage 1. Now, I know a lot of you guys out there are probably Night Witch fans, right? Now, I did try to take on one of these smaller bases with a spam-style Night Witch army, thinking it might be able to overpower it, and that simply was not the case. So then I got this great idea. What about Boxer Giants, Bomber, and a couple of Night Witches, and watch how this transpires. We got a Boxer Giant leading the way for a Night Witch. The same thing on the left side, and this Boxer Giant is going to target this cannon right here while the bats work on buildings on the outside of the base. We're going to drop a third Boxer Giant with the battle machine and a bomber. Watch that bomber's ability. Oh yeah, opening up layers of walls while our Boxer Giant goes in on the Crusher. Now the Night Witch up top has used her ability. That's going to happen again on the right side as she takes out the Clocktower. Wait for it. There it goes. It's going to take out the Clocktower and then move in on the air bombs. The Boxer Giant up top, his ability has been activated to block that cannon longer for our Night Witch as the battle machine takes down the Builder Hall. Let's go ahead and speed this up because this attack was actually really sweet. I was like, ooh, I'm actually onto something here. So we got Night Witch overpowering with the battle machine to take down stage 1, and then we're going to move into stage 2. Now, there will be an additional Night Witch added in. We'll talk about that in the sneak peeks, but here we go with 3 Night Witches placed on the far right side, sending bats in on this much smaller sized base. Now, they're going to work on a couple of storages, so we're going to drop a tank on the left with the battle machine, as well as the bomber that survived from the previous attack, and then we're going to use our Night Witch ability to try to get in there and take down the Crusher before our battle machine arrives. Oh my gosh, I was like, yes, that's the smartest thing ever. So there goes our Night Witch is working with the battle machine to take down a double cannon. Unfortunately, the battle machine will fall, but the bats will easily overpower the hidden Tesla and the double cannon. There goes the zappies from the Otto's outpost. And my goodness, these Night Witches look phenomenal. So make sure you are sticking around for future update content because it's going to be wild.